Alright you guys, so from the raid mode you get a special unit, as you guys know, which is going to be Plant Man. Now Plant Man, is he a good unit? I don't know. A lot of people say that he is the Walmart version of Eren, but today we're going to compare that and see how these two are. And yeah, we're gonna head into infinite mode and see how it goes. Alright, so all I'm saying, guys, I know everyone thought this is, I'm actually kind of disappointed that we didn't get Madara from the raid, because I mean it could have been such a good opportunity to put Madara into the game because he was there talking to us, but instead we got this dude, which is of course Black Zetsu. I mean, I don't mind another Naruto character finally added to the list, but is he also a clown like the rest of them? Well, I mean, not anymore. The Naruto units are not really clowns anymore because of course Minato is freaking busted, best DPS unit on the game right now, well, one of the best. And then of course we got like Toby, now we got Sasuke, so we got a bunch of new Naruto units that are like really strong. But as you guys know, this guy is been getting some hate. Some people actually like this. This is basically a free Eren, that's what people are saying. So I mean, let's just see how these two compare, Eren and Black Zetsu. Now first off, I could already place one down because it only costs 425, and that's actually really good because he is cheaper by only 25 than Eren. So we're going to compare their prices. We're going to compare their max stats as well. And of course, I only have him at level 29, but that's fine because I also know his max level stats. So we're going to compare Eren and Zetsu with their max level stats and everything like that. But before all that comparing, I need to place down, of course, as you guys know, some bomas so I could get enough money to upgrade everything and just go with the flow. Alright, so I mean, I got a little bit of money right now, so I guess I'll go ahead and place down an Eren right here. And I also gotta buff them with my Irwins to see how much damage they go up to, so I want to see that as well. So let's look at the base stats of Eren and Zetsu. Now first off, let me pull up the max stats for Zetsu real quick. So as you guys can see, the max stats for Zetsu in his base stats is 358 damage every 100 seconds, right? Well, Eren is 429 damage every 120 seconds. So pretty much Eren has more damage, but his cooldown is longer by 20 seconds. But his damage is not that much really. It's just like, what, like 60 more? That's like a rough estimate, but like it's really not 60 more. I'm just saying like it's something around that. I kind of have to place down a bit more, so I'm going to do that real quick. Let me place down another Eren, and then I'll place down another Zetsu because I have to place these down. There's so much units coming in that like they just can't keep up pretty much. I guess I might have to place down a Frieza somewhere so that they could destroy everything. I might just do that first. Alright, so pretty much let's get to upgrading real quick. So first off, I'm not really going to like compare the damage since this guy is 29 and this guy's 80. So first off, Eren costs 250 to upgrade once, and then Black Zetsu costs 255. So Zetsu cost more by only $5, so it's not that much. And it seems that Black Zetsu costs more again because their next upgrade will be 550 and Black Zetsu's will cost 560. Alright, and it seems that for the third upgrade, that Black Zetsu is actually going to be cheaper than Eren. So let's go ahead and upgrade them real quick. There we go. Then for the final upgrade, Eren's gonna cost 1,650, and looks like Zetsu is gonna cost 1,700. Now pretty much these characters both literally like almost cost the same. It's not even a big difference at all, probably around like $100 or something like that. So it's not a big difference at all. That's a rough estimate, guys. So anything I say is not 100% exact, okay? It's just a rough estimate. Honestly, when I think about these two characters, they're pretty much on par so far with the pricing. Now this is Eren at level 80, guys. He does 4,725 damage every 120 seconds. All right, so I mean that's actually not bad at all for like a starter. But honestly, if I were to do like infinite mode and anything like that, or story mode, I would not use this character because story mode is getting harder. Infinite mode is definitely a hard thing to do, especially if you're trying to get to like the high rounds. So I mean, yeah, I would not use Eren at all. But for like the early story modes, he's definitely good, and maybe for like the early trial modes, they're definitely good. Anyway, let me pull out the stats real quick for Black Zetsu. So this is max level stats for Black Zetsu, max upgrade. So pretty much he deals 4,134 damage, right? And he has a 100 attack cooldown, and his total cost is 3,690. all right, So pretty much these two characters have not really similar damage. Like Eren actually has more damage than Black Zetsu. But the thing is that Eren, his cooldown is 20 seconds longer. But when I'm talking about like these cooldowns, when a character is already chilling at like 100 cooldown, honestly those 20 seconds do not matter to me at all. And honestly with Eren, you would get more damage output with Eren than with Black Zetsu, because if you buff him, then he'll have even more damage on him. Because when you buff with Erwin, guys, the damage buff just adds up so much. Like even like 20 damage matters a lot when you're buffing with Erwin. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up a Erwin buff real quick and see how much damage Eren is gonna have. Okay, so there we go, guys. This is maxed out Eren with Erwin buff. So pretty much he deals 14,176 damage. Now since Black Zetsu deals like 4,134 damage when he's maxed out, right, like 600 damage difference almost, pretty much all I can say is that Zetsu would be chilling at like around like 13,000 damage, something around 13,000 damage, 500, something around that. So that would be the stats for Black Zetsu if I think about it, because usually what Erwin does, it kind of like triples the damage for your units. So this guy was chilling at 4.7k, then he got 14k damage, something around 14k. So pretty much they usually triple the damage. So at the end of the day, guys, Black Zetsu is actually weaker than Eren, but Eren has a 20-second longer cooldown. Now pretty much people are saying that Black Zetsu is kind of like a like a Walmart Eren. So I mean, I could kind of see where they're coming from. He is a Walmart Eren, and he is a disappointing unit for trying to beat something like the raid, because the raid mode is actually kind of hard if you don't have the right team, like the right players, because some people will leave on you, some people don't have the right units. Like they placed on a freaking Super Saiyan 3 Goku guy. Like what am I gonna do with Super Saiyan 3 Goku on a raid that has like 100k HP units at the end? Like at wave 15 those units have 100k HP, and then you got the regenerative ones too. Like come on, bro. So yeah, I mean, Black Zetsu is definitely a disappointing unit, I can't lie. I wish he was a little bit better, or we could have gone someone like Madara instead, because I mean that, like, they missed the chance with that. Madara would have been nice in the game, I can't lie. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm kind of complaining, but I mean it is what it is. We can't change it. This is what the developers decide to do. So yeah, guys, we got a free Eren pretty much. Well, kind of, he's kind of weaker, but the thing is, that 20 seconds, honestly, it doesn't matter to me, because with that 20 seconds, he will be dealing more damage than Zetsu, because like by like a few hundred. So yeah, it's not that big a difference at all. These characters are pretty much on par with each other. But honestly, when I think about it, guys, with these type of characters, these summoner characters, like they're not really good for, like, they're okay for story mode, but for these newer ones, nah. I'd rather use a different character, like for example this guy, Frieza. He's way better for story mode. You could actually use Minato for story mode as well. Like placing down a few and then just buffing with Erwin, you get like what, 5k damage every 3 seconds. Way better than using any of these summoner characters. So for example, let's say Eren with his new stats, like if I were to like change it, I honestly feel like Eren and like these summoner units should have more damage. So for example, like an Eren should get a buff where like he costs like what, 7,000 or 8,000, but his base damage would be like 10k when he's max upgraded, right, level 80. And then when he's buffed with Erwin, then he would be having around like 30k damage. Then I'll be like, okay, you know what, it's actually a good idea to have these summoner units on your team because they have decent damage on them. But like 14k is not going to get you anywhere with these new kind of updates that we're getting, and especially with these new DPS units that we're getting as well, like 6-star Frieza, 6-star Minato, and then some other 5 stars that we got on the game, like 5-star Natsu, that's literally on par with 6-star Minato because of his burn. That guy is insane. Like all I'm saying, guys, is that pretty much these summoner units are not really great to use. But I mean, if you're really unlucky and you can't really get these other kind of units like the OP units and all that, because there's a lot of players that are really unlucky, honestly, they're not bad units for people that don't have good units. Alright, but yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna be ending the video right there. I don't really want to finish up this match because honestly, I know I could get to wave 40 with this team 100% because I usually always did it back in the day with Eren. So I mean, just having another Eren on team like Black Zetsu, I could definitely get to that point. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks so much for watching my video, and peace out, guys.